Hello everybody. So in continuation with the earlier video on environmental pollution, we have discussed the air pollution. So all the different types of pollution we study on under three headings, that is the causes, the effects and control. So in case of air pollution, there are certain sources which are natural and as well as some are man-made. Natural sources, for example, the volcanoes, the forest fire, then pollen grains, dust and fungal spores, then also some radioactive material. Man-made pollutants could be from deforestation, vehicular pollutants, then burning of fossil fuels and rapid industrialization. Now in this table we can see some of the effects of air pollutants. For example, the sulfur dioxide, which causes effects on man. For example, the chest constriction, headache, vomiting or respiratory problems are caused because of sulfur dioxide. Similarly, nitrogen oxide causes headache, drowsiness, then children's colds also, irritated lung problems are also caused. Carbon monoxide causes nausea, then reduces oxygen carrying capacity of blood, headache, drowsiness, etc. Similarly, we have there are other pollutants, for example, the SPM, suspended particulate matter, hydrogen peroxide. So you all can go through these effects of different air pollutants. The third one is the control of air pollution. So in this picture, we can see some of the control methods of air pollution. Next topic is water pollution. The sources of water pollution could be domestic waste, industrial effluents, agricultural waste, then runoff from urban areas, then oil spills, then seepage pits, solid waste, that is domestic garbage that we throw every day, thermal pollutants. Now thermal pollution means the amount of heat which is released from industries and factories into the nearby water bodies through drains and rivers. Radioactive materials are also one of the sources. After that, the effects of water pollution could be seen mainly in the drinking water, contamination of drinking water. Then sewage pipes are also interconnected with that. Now this causes a lot of disease which are waterborne. For example, disease could be caused because of bacteria, then parasite, cholera, typhoid, etc. Then another water pollution is the arsenic pollution, which is seen in Assam and the other states of northeast India. And again, water, it is a basic human right that we have got the access to safe drinking water. So that is our basic human right, that everybody should be getting safe drinking water. Effects of water pollution could also be seen, for example, the water contamination and waterborne diseases. Now how can we control the water pollution? For example, safe and clean drinking water, we can filtrate the water or we can even boil the water. Then industrial effluents should be properly checked before releasing it into the nearby water bodies. Then again, recycling of polluted water. So these are some of the diseases which are caused by waterborne diseases. That is, typhoid is caused by salmonella, cholera is caused by vibrio cholerae, dysentery is caused by shigella, diarrhea, then gastrointestinal problems, and polio also. Next topic is soil pollution. The sources of soil pollution could be industrial, urban, then modern agricultural practices, municipal wastes, radioactive pollutants, and biological waste. The effects could be seen as such. The fertility of the soil is reduced, and it means that crops cannot grow properly. Toxic chemicals inhibit the soil flora and fauna. So the small insects and small plants are also affected because of the soil pollution. food chain is affected because of soil pollution, and a variety of soil transmitting diseases, for example the tetanus, the giardiasis, are spread because of soil pollution. Eutrophication of nearby water bodies is also caused because of the excess fertilizer used in agricultural soil. Then the radioactive waste such as the uranium, radium, thorium, etc. can remain for thousands of years in the soil and affect the ecosystem and the life found there. Now the control of this soil pollution could be made. For example, industrial effluents should be properly treated before they are discharged into the soil. Then non-biodegradable waste, for example plastic or metals, should be properly disposed with effective scientific method, because we know that plastic or metals, they do not decompose easily in the soil. It takes many years for them to decompose, so those should be properly and effectively treated after scientific method. Control use on pesticide should be used as much in less amount as much as is possible. Then bioremediation of toxic materials should be adopted. Then enactments of laws should be made strict, and then awareness about this soil pollution should be made among the people. Next topic is the noise pollution. So noise pollution sources could be natural as well as man-made. Natural noise pollution is caused because of thunders in storms, and man-made could be many, for example the vehicles or fire extinguishers, vans, and then the aeroplanes, industries, factories, they make a lot of noise pollution. Then during Diwali also people uses firecrackers which create a lot of noise pollution in the environment. The effect of noise pollution could be from simple problems of auditory fatigue, then it could be even finally lead to deafness of the ears. Then noise pollution also disrupts comforts and it creates mental anxieties, mental stress among people. The last one is the solid waste pollution. So we can see that in our nearby places that a lot of solid waste is dumped in the nearby places, and actually the solid waste should be properly segregated before throwing it in the nearby places. All the non-biodegradable and biodegradable material should be segregated before dumping, because the non-biodegradable waste, it takes many years for decomposition. The effects of solid waste could be the smell which comes from the decomposition of the matter. It affects our respiratory system. Then it even causes headache and vomiting tendency among people. So this ends your chapter on environmental pollution, and if you have any doubts or problems, then let me know in the coming days in class. Thank you.